Hello collectors, this is J.A.R. 369 and welcome for my top 10 list. So 2019 isn't so bad at all. Sometimes we got some good stuff, sometimes we got some bad stuff. For the bad stuff here is we have like that whole YouTube COPPA thing, or the FTC and all that stuff, and everything else. I mean, I don't know. I basically don't know any bad stuff in 2019. It just, I don't know, it's an okay year for me. But what do I do for the rest of my life in 2019? Well, it's reviewing figures, even though the whole COPPA FTC thing. But if you're a kid under the age of 13, leave this video now and come back when you're 13 or older. So, there are some figures I liked, some figures were great, some figures were bad, some figures they're okay. So I want to show you my top 10 figures of 2019. On my list, it will be my personal opinion, and it will include figures from the 2017 or 18, and other figures from 2019, of course. By these figures that you see in this here in front of you, they're not going to be on the list because Thanos, Marvel Select Thanos, really a nice job with the figure, but I really didn't like how the paint. I mean, the paint apps are good, but it's just like sometimes if you move the figure, it chips off, and the blade here it's very much inaccurate to the film. Yeah, so he's on honorable mentions, including the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. I do really like this figure so much. I mean, it's just a Star Wars, a Black Series basic figure, but it's a pretty decent figure I actually like. So that's why he's not on the list. But it's still a really nice looking figure. I mean, you can have the hood up or hood down. And I really wish this figure came with the unmasked Adam Driver head and the damaged Darth Vader helmet. That would be really cool. So let's get started with my top 10 best figures of 2019. Like I said, my personal opinion, and I will include some non-2019 action figures. Let's get started. On the number 10 spot here, we got the McFarlane Toys Movie Maniacs Psycho Norman Bates figure. Now, I actually love this figure. I mean, it's really an amazing... They did a really great job capturing the scope of this figure. Since this figure is from 1999, I really wish McFarlane back then could make another version of Norman Bates. You know, the one in his normal clothes. That would be really cool. And use the same head sculpt from this body. But the only problem I don't like about this figure is that it's just a statue. It doesn't move any articulation at all. But it's still a wonderful piece for your Psycho collection. Maybe it'll have a little bit of articulating. That would be really great. I mean, maybe I'm hoping NECA can get the license for the Psycho film so he can make a posability of Norman Bates. Or since McFarlane Toys is bringing back Movie Maniacs, why not give him a redesigned version of this figure but with posabilities, and make the dress hollow out so he can move the legs, and maybe removable dress underneath the dress is actually his normal clothes, Norman's normal clothes. That would be interesting. But it's still a wonderful figure. It's a wonderful piece. So he is on number 10 on the spot, or Norma on the number 10 spot. On the number 9 spot, here we got Thor and Iron Man figures from the Marvel Legends 80th Years wave. So, It's really a tough for me to choose which one do I like more. Do I like Thor or do I like Iron Man more of this figure? So instead, I picked both. Since these figures are really great, I really love the outfit to their old classic costumes from the comics. I mean, they look really wonderful. I really like the Iron Man even more because I love the metallic paint on him. Well, originally Hasbro was gonna do the non-metallic look on this figure. It's kind of boring to have him non-metallic, but I really love the metallic look on him. And for the Thor figure, I say they did a really great job with this figure so much, the articulation, everything else, and it has a little Mjolnir written on the Mjolnir, which is really nice. They did a really great job with it. But sometimes for the Thor figure, I really wish it come with the alternate non-helmeted head. That would be really good. And for the Iron Man figure, it's a decent job for this figure. So did Thor. So that's why these two guys on the number 9 on this list. At the number 8 spot, here we got the DC Multiverse Toy Biz Tribute, the Joker figure. Now, as I expected, I really do love this figure so much. It looks really nice. I love the articulation, the sculpt and details. Everything looks great. And I really love how you can remove the little flower thing and replace it with a normal flower. But to me, I'm gonna replace it with the little acid thing here because it looks so much better. I mean, the great head sculpt. It looks amazing. It looks exactly like the Toy Biz figure from the Joker. I mean, it looks really nice. And also, I'm not sure I say this in my review of this guy. I thought that the body was a new body for this figure, but I was wrong. The body was actually used from the DC Signature Series Heath Ledger Joker figure, which I don't have. And then it was reuse of the body of this Joker figure and now Alfred. It's because if you take out the little jacket here, it does have the hole here from the signature collection of the Joker from the Dark Knight film. But I still like this figure so much. I really love it so neat. So that's why he's on number 8 on the list. On the number 7 spot on the list, here we got the Star Wars Black Series Captain Rex figure. Now, I absolutely love this figure so much, and Captain Rex is one of my favorite Star Wars characters in the Star Wars franchise. I mean, I'm really glad they made a Black Series figure of him. And then I finally found this at the DD's discount for $2. Well, if you want to talk about that, go watch a review of this guy. But the main reason why this figure is really great is because the details and the printing on him looks really incredible. Plus, he has double jointed elbows, which is really not bad. I mean, you could do like the con cross thing that he does for the promotional poster. And for some reason, why he's on the number 7 spot on the list, it's just, it's just a basic Star Wars articulation. Star Wars The Black Series articulation. But when you take out the helmet, it looks exactly like the actor who played Jango Fett. Exactly. Looks like they used the facial scan for the actor who played Jango Fett. But overall, it's still a nice looking figure, and that's why Captain Rex is on the number 7 on the list. On number 6 on the list, here we got the DC Multiverse Shazam movie figures. Now, unlike the Iron Man and Thor figures on the list of number 9, I mean, it's really tough for me to choose which of these figures is the best of 2019. I mean, I do like the Shazam figure, but like with the articulation and everything looks great, but the head sculpt looks a little bit like Zachary Levi. And for the Shazam figure, I mean, Dr. Savannah figure, I say they did a really great job with the figure. The articulations, it's okay, but the head sculpt to Mark Strong, I say they did a really great job capturing the looks on him. But for these figures, they're really a great looking figures. I say they look really amazing. I mean, like I said, for the Shazam figure, it looks. I really like the articulation on him, but I really wish the head sculpt looks a lot more like Zachary Levi. Plus, he has like several interchangeable hands. You get like one hand like the little flying pose. You get like the other fisted. You get the fisted hands, and of course you get the holding hands, which I don't know why he comes with that. I mean, if he's supposed to be come with a staff, I mean, it should be come. He should have come with a staff. I mean, that would be an interesting figure. And for the Doctor Savannah figure, it's a really not that bad a figure. He does come with like accessories like the fisted hands and the dramatic hand. You get one hand like holding the little 8-bit ball, which is really nice. And also came with the glasses head, but I prefer to display him with the non-glasses head instead. For the details and sculpt, I say they did a really great job with the figure, but not too bad. So that's why he's on they are the number 6 on the list. On number 5 on the spot of the list, here we got the NECA It Etched Pennywise figure made by NECA. So I really do love this figure so much. It looks really great. I love how they got the design the etched version of Pennywise. It looks really incredible. But somehow we all know though this figure is actually a reuse of the other Pennywise figures that NECA really loved to do. But it's still a really decent figure. I actually loved so much. I'm really a fan of the It films, including the miniseries, and I'm really glad I got this San Diego Comic Con exclusive figure in my collection. On the number 4 on the list, here we got the Marvel Legends Avengers Endgame worthy Captain America figure. I mean, this figure, it looks so much perfect. I absolutely love this figure, and I finally found this guy at my local Walmart. I really love the costume for the figure. I mean, the entire accessories is really amazing. I really do love this figure so much. I mean, I really wish the outfit is battle damage, including the shield is battle damage. I mean, the movie is supposed to be like half while holding the Mjolnir. But it does come with the unmasked Steve Rogers head, which you can easily put on the 2012 version of Captain America figure from the Marvel Legends Fat Thor wave. But overall, for this figure, it's a really nice figure, and that's why he's on number 4 on the list. On number 3 on the list, here we got the Marvel Legends Vintage Wave Storm and Deadpool figures. Now, again, another one of those two figures in one list. So I did look at the on the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Thor and Iron Man and Shazam and Doctor Savannah multiverse figures. Like I said on both on the list, I did say it's really hard to choose which is the best figure, so I ended up choosing both. For the Deadpool figure, I actually love this figure so much. This is actually my first Deadpool Marvel Legends figure. I mean, I really like the metallic paint on the where the black areas are. I mean, the whole figure is really nice. The articulation is really great. And for the Storm figure, I gotta say, I really love how they did with the capture the classic looks on her. I mean, I really think this is a really a nice, really great looking figure. Plus, there's also a black suited variant that's coming, and I think it's still on pre-order for Entertainment Earth. Well, good thing I pre-ordered mine before it sold out. But I'm really happy of this figure so much, and I'm really glad I have stored in my collection, including Deadpool into my collection. And I forgot to mention that the Deadpool figure does come with some weapons, accessories, And for the Storm figure, it does come with the lightning effects here. I mean, it's a really nice, really decent job with the accessories, and that's why these two are on the number 3 on the list. On number 2 on the list, here we got the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Far From Home Mysterio figure. Now, I actually did a review on the basic series version of this guy. I was originally going to add it on the list, but when I found the Marvel Legends Mysterio figure, and I thought, why not review this guy before the end of 2019? And so I did, and I'm really happy with this figure so much. I mean, the entire outfit on him, it looks incredible. I actually love this figure so much. The dome on his head looks imperfect. I actually say this is a nice looking figure, and the cape itself looks really great. And I absolutely love this figure. But I really wish, I mean, I didn't mention on my review, I really wish that this figure comes with illusion effects and an alternative Jake Gyllenhaal head on the Mysterio figure instead of just give him the build a figure piece in interchangeable fisted hands. I mean, I really wish he just comes with the illusion hands, because you get the little dramatic hands that looks like it's holding for the illusion hands. And again, I really wish this figure has the alternate Jake Gyllenhaal head. But it's still really a nice figure, and that's why he's on number 2 on the list. On the number 1 on the list, here we got the Star Wars The Retro Collection, San Diego Comic Con exclusive, prototype Darth Vader figure. Now, I gotta say, this is the figure I absolutely loved so much. I mean, I really like the mix match coloring on the figure. The sculpt wise on the figure looks really incredible. I gotta say, they did a really amazing job capturing the sculpt on the figure. Plus, I really like the little lightsaber coming out of there. I mean, the entire, like, the final cape on him, it looks really, really, really great. I absolutely say this figure looks amazing. Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel like I want a Black Series version of this guy. And I'm hoping Hasbro can do the prototype version of the Black Series Vader. Well, basically, I did have the extra vintage carded collection of Darth Vader figure. Probably I'll, like, make it, like, a customize on that figure and then spray paint, like, copy, like, the head and the body and the orange legs and blue legs and the arms as well, including the lightsaber. But but that's why this figure is on the number 1 on the list. So that's about it. So this is my top 10 favorite action figures of 2019. So what is your favorite figures of 2019? Well, basically, I mean, there's a lot of figures I loved in 2019 and figures I reviewed in 2019. So, to me, I'm going to go with the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive worthy Captain America figure and the Mysterio figure, including Norman Bates as well. And, of course, Vader. I mean, there really are the best figures of 2019, for my opinion. And I'm hoping I'll review more figures on 2020 if YouTube doesn't delete my channel because of the whole FTC or COPPA thing. Or the whole dumb policy saying, like, if you don't make money from ads, then you'll probably be deleted your channel. So dumb. Well, so that's about it. This is J.A.R. 369. Thank you for watching, and have a happy new year.